Well, good morning. I did not film the intro as soon as I got up. Probably should have, but did breakfast first. But this is part 2 of this trip. It's a 4-day trip into Banff, into the mountains. Got Mackenzie over there, Mac Daddy. We got Dr. Dre, 2 co-hosts. And today we've already eaten, already gotten our water, and we are heading up. The trail goes up there, and there's a lake there and another lake over there. That's where I was yesterday in the last video. Today, we're working up to that pass, around behind, and up to the summit. And so we will end up on the very top of that mountain overlooking our whole camp. And then afterwards, I think I'm also gonna run back up to the other lake, bring my pack raft up. I'll just stash it before we start our summit, and go catch some more of these beautiful cutthroat trout. But check it out. I mean, you don't even have to go hiking beyond camp, and this is the view. So we'll get packed up. We'll see you on the trail. All right, we are all wrapped up here, ready to go. I got all the fishing gear. We're just bringing the big pack up to the first lake. Then we're gonna go to our summit with little packs. There's the goal. There's my tent. Let's see if we can get to the top and look down and see our camp. I'm guessing that's sitting about 2,500 meters. We've probably got another 500 from where we are right now to climb up, another few K. Should be a good haul, but I think the views will pay off, and we got a beautiful day. It should be sunny all day, so do some summits, do some fly fishing. It's gonna be very nice.
Very nice.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. So the lake I fished yesterday sits right there. You can see a little bit of the lower lake there. Big mountaintop. And we're going up that one there, which I think is actually technically higher than these two. We just can't see the full summit, but I think past what we can see of our mountain, it does go higher to 2,700 meters. Hey, you come here often?
Unfortunately not, but
No.
I really should.
Yeah.
I'd really like to. Yeah.
You get a little flustered there?
It's just so overwhelming. Well, when we get to the steep part, we're on the way ahead. Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
Those are some pretty nice Crocs you got there, Dre.
Thanks for my hiking Crocs.
Yeah. Do those Crocs come in sport mode?
Sure do.
Nice. Grinding out the last little haul up to the summit. We got to push here to the ridge and then follow the ridge all the way up. Well, we're at the ridge. How's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
That's behind us. We've not yet seen what's ahead of us. Let's check it out. Oh damn.
Wow. Oh.
And we're going up that way. Just ridge lines going the other way. A good trick, if you look at the lichen on these rocks, you can tell which rocks are stable and which ones have been moved. A rock like that, covered in all these lichens, it's probably been here for quite a while. So you probably don't have to worry about it going anywhere as much as something that's bare. Well, made it to second false summit. I think we're going to the top there. We got one more big one to go. One of the greatest things about climbing mountains in the summertime is you can snowball fight.
Love it like a baseball.
All right, all right.
Oh.
We are still not quite at summit, but take a look at where we're at. There's my boot, straight shot off there. Crazy cliffs there.
We are on the mountain, not in the mountains. We are on the mountains.
All right, I got 17% battery before I swap out, and we can see the little man up at the top, little rock stack. So we're gonna just film the whole way to true summit. My lips are so chapped. Yeah, there we are. Looks like we got a ammo box painted pink up here for the summit registry. That's super cool. Normally they're just PVC. Woo! I can see my tent. Oh, look at where we're at. 360. Got a lake there. Yeah, touch the summit. Dre, get your hand in here. Right down underneath us is my camp. Two lakes there. And this is the tip of one of the other lakes. Oh, this is what keeps me feeling alive. Summit shots.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
A little bit of whiskey. Don't want to have too much up here.
Well, I gotta keep our balance on the way down.
Yeah, but I think we can get away with one shot. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. And if I may, a little drop.
A little drizzle for the mountain.
A little drizzle for the mountain.
Yeah. I think I might stay here and go down over to that glacier right there. Might see if I can't get a fish in this lake. I know that I'll catch fish in the upper lake. This lake is supposed to be way harder, but the fish are bigger. And I kind of want to check out that far side and spend more time on the raft. So I'm thinking stick to this lake and revel in the beauty. We even have a loon on this lake.
dusty corners so we'll feel we'll fade to bombs. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The situation got upset when I stepped on a memory thought. I did it to myself. Blood heavy, had to break free from the minefield that you are. Bomb, bomb, bomb. You let it burn, stop on the fuse. The table stand, the screws were loose. I guess you had life. I wish you fall out from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And in the pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone. Oh, you're reflecting, I'm deflecting, burning tires to move on.
Oh, this place is insane. So it's looking like to me, this whole stretch here just drops like straight off. I got cliffs up to my left, and then that cliff just keeps going down into the water. So we'll see. Sometimes drop-offs are a really good spot to catch fish, and sometimes they're not a good spot at all. But regardless of catching any fish, this place is so incredible that I'm not upset. I caught some fish in the creek. I caught some in the other lake. We're gonna spend a couple hours fishing the creek tomorrow morning before heading out of here as well. So I got my fishing in, and anything out of this lake is just icing on top of the paddle around. I do love being able to paddle in these alpine lakes where so few people get to paddle. Fishing here makes me think it's like the opposite of the lake I fished last year. Because if you have watched those couple videos from last year, I hiked in and it was a super silty lake. And it wasn't very clear at all. Couldn't really use the polarized glasses, and the fish struggled to see it. And here, it's so crystal clear that I worry the fish would see my line, and there's probably not a whole lot of food in here either. So as we are coming around here and fly fishing, Mac is working her way up that summit, and she's had over an hour now. So I would say she's definitely not anywhere near summit, but she's probably getting up into that like rocky bit to the right hand side, because she's going up here and then up that way. So hopefully you're enjoying your second summit of the day there, Mac, and you're enjoying this bit of sunshine we're getting. And I mean, look at this spot. It goes right into a creek. It's a pretty nice spot. Isn't this water like insanely clear?
Unbelievable. It's like hard to tell how deep it is, but it's so clear.
Yeah. Like even when I'm way out there, I can still see the bottom, and I'm like, is it 20 feet? Is it 50 feet?
I don't know.
How was the waterfall?
It's good. I went almost all the way up to the top.
Yeah?
I like crested the top right getting down to snow, and then I could have kept going, but it was getting like a little bit sketched out because it was getting narrower, and there was snow and also like ski on the side, and I was like, nah.
I got a pretty fun video where I'm out here on the water and I'm like, oh, I think that's Dre. And then I zoom in and you just see this like tiny little Dre on the side of the cliff. And then, yeah, it's just kind of like a big flat wide kayak. There's that. There's that. You got your phone?
Yeah, it's in the...
Nice. Watch the front there. You're good. You're good. Sweet. Enjoy. There's yeah, it's super cool right next to it. I'll just meet you back. Flip. Yeah, actually, never mind. You got it right. Yeah. I'll see you back at the bags. All right, well, I decided to send Dre off to go check out that glacier just because it was so cool, and I don't think I'm gonna catch anything in here. It's not a lot of fish in this lake, but let her enjoy that. I'm gonna go back, and then if she gets there before Mackenzie, then maybe I'll go back out and see about trolling. But I gotta round up the gear and head on over. Maybe I'll check out the waterfall while she's checking out the glacier.
Rocks falling. Up and there's rocks falling off the top of that mountain, and I was like, oh shit. And they're pretty little, but I was like,
Yeah.
big chunk falls right now. Like, you don't think it would hit me, but it would make like a tidal wave.
It would be pretty funny if like it like made a huge splash and then you're like, oh, paddling away. I imagine some big ones come down here often. Yeah. What do you think of the raft?
It's fun. It's quite like it turns left to right very easily.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. For sure.
But, I mean, for the size and the weight and like...
Yeah. So I'll hold the boat far enough away if you want to get your foot actually up onto the, or
It's all good.
step out like that too. Can you hand me my fishing rod from over there?
Yes, like all the way over there?
Yeah. Like with the backpacks right there.
You wanna go back for a fish?
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay out in front until Mac Daddy's back. The audio is probably terrible because I don't even have the other mic out. Just the GoPro in the wind. But that's a wrap on the day, gang.
That's it.
That's the day. Finishing up at this lake. No luck fishing, but got some summits and got some glaciers. Called a win. I'm so excited for dinner. How's it feel, Mac Daddy?
Feels amazing.
Look in front of you. You were standing on the top of that. That's wild.
So good.
Well, that was a close to 12-hour day. But we are Camp Sweet Camp. There's Mac and Dre's setup. There's mine. We're gonna grab some water, make some food, and go hang out down by the creek.
I'm being so happy to see you in my whole damn life. Thank you.
Enjoy. It's too crowded up top, but this is not a bad spot for dinner either. And we are now on the final morning. Been a nice 4 days out here. Gonna go make up some breakfast and coffee, and I think I might pack up and then go fly fish the stream for a little while. Then time to hike out of here, and hope you enjoyed these last couple episodes. I haven't filmed a ton in the evenings just because nothing's been going on, but getting out and summiting has been real great. Packed up. Girls got their setup packed up. What do you say? Good trip?
Great. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Best trip, I think.
There's our summit behind us. There's Mac Daddy's other summit behind us. Oh, you can't see it. There's trees.
Daddy Daddy climbed that tree. That
But
was the summit.
you know what time it is, you guys?
It is, yeah, it's 10:30.
There we go, 10:30. I think we're probably gonna fish for like an hour, hang out by the creek, and then start our hike out about 11:30. All right, we got our little dry fly. Just put some floatants on it. Put it up some of the line as well. This will float the line on top of the surface with your fly. Makes it nice and easy to see it. We're just using this little sort of red hackle with some white on it. And I don't really know what it's supposed to mimic out here, but it's a bug. These little creek trout are super hungry, so I'm sure it'll work super well no matter what. And I'm gonna put you guys on the chest mount and we'll start going and fishing. All right, this spot, we'll get one for sure. I can see fish up there. Oh my goodness, I just launched this poor thing. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry, little fish.
Oh, there was a fish on there.
Yes. Whoops.
Fine, he recovered.
Okay. First tiny little fish down. It recovered, it's okay. All right, new spot. This is a really good one. Just gotta watch my back cast, but oh yeah, come on. Crap. Caught a tree. There we go. I think this is another little brookie. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of them down there. Okay. Beautiful little brook trout. Off you go. There we go. Nice. This one might be a cutthroat too, I think. Let's find out. Got a nice little gravel spot here. I can land this fish. Yes, it is a cutthroat. Wow. Okay. These fish are so gorgeous. For some reason, they really remind me of golden trout. All right. Get that little beauty released. All right, well, this is some beautiful water here. Gotta fly way up at the top end of that stream. There we go. Oh, I think, like, even though the fish are so small, fishing dries on tiny little mountain streams is one of my favorite ways to fish. And I mean, They're tiny, but look at these fish. Oh, losing the rod. I mean, look at that bright orange belly on these brook trout. There we go. Off it goes. Okay, I think this is going to be our last pool, and it looks like a good one. That's going to be, ooh, look at that. Might have to take some photos of this one before I go. Wow. All right, well, let's see if we can't make it happen with a really nice big cutty in this one. Okay, so we got our biggest brook trout of the trip, I think. Oh no, is that? It is a cutthroat. Wow. Wow, look at that fish. That's incredible. Oh, I'm on this tiny little rock trying to deal with this fish. Wow, look at this. Okay. Oh no, it came off. Oh, I so wanted a photo of that one. That's the biggest cutthroat I've seen this down on the river this whole time. Well, we got to see it a little bit on video. We got to see how insane those colors were on the belly. It had that bright pink. And here in the park, you're not allowed to use lead. So for the weights, I'm using these. These are tin. And these will help me get my fly down deep enough to catch these fish. Yeah, probably use 3 of them because I want to sink it really fast from the top there. Those 3, put them on, maybe 18 inches above. I need to get it like into the fast. We'll see, maybe that'll work. It's a nice cutty. Nice. I thought that wet fly might work. Get one of the cuts down on the very bottom. Can you get my photo, Mac, or give you my phone? Here. Gosh, they're so pretty. Wet both my hands down. Wow, look at that fish. Oh. All right, come on, come here, come here. All right, we'll see. Let it go. There it goes. Wow, wow. What an incredible trip. Fly rod did me well again. It was only a couple years ago I started fly fishing, and now I almost never pick up a spinning rod. It's just so much fun, especially these eager fish out in the mountains. But I think that's a wrap on our camp, and I'm gonna go grab my gear. Probably make a quick snack stop in those meadows from the way in, and ooh, long trail ahead. Ugh. And my bag still has an entire boat in it. It's still heavy.
Remember how much you eat? That's always gonna weigh a lot.
Yep, can't eat the boat. Good to go. 4 days just zips by in the mountains. It's crazy that we were hiking in here 4 days ago.
That was so long ago. So much has happened since then.
But at the same time, it feels like we just got here.
Yeah.
Still so many more things to see. I do wish I made it back up to that upper lake to fish a little bit more, but that's an excuse to come back one day.
Oh, thank you.
Mac has forgotten to start her watch every single time we've taken off.
Here we go. It started. Climb that fucking thing.
Well, I'll show you behind us. This is what we climbed yesterday. Is right up on that one. Stood on that summit, looked down on our valley. It's a hard 3K push up the hill here, but it's looking a little bit rainy behind. I think we can go hunker down, find some food, and then push down and get out of here. We got another 9K left, and see if we can't get out of here without getting wet.
We're not like a nose rule now, but might just
Snack
stop
break.
early. Snack break. Gummy bears. Ah. Thank you.
Orange gummy bear. Looks like so far the storm is avoiding us. Ramen on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ramen! Well, that storm is sounding pretty gnarly, and we've got some pretty good thunder going. So I think we're gonna try and just get out of here. Well, guys, I think it's only fitting that we close out the video at the same spot we did the intro at. This is about 2 to 3 kilometers from where we park. Just finished our last snack break, and we got beer and ramen on our minds. So I think we're gonna close out this video. Hopefully something cool coming next week. Trying to post these videos up weekly. If you stuck around to the very end, it does really help out if you like or subscribe, comment your thoughts on the video. And thanks for checking it out.